2024, a year like no other, from soaring highs to unexpected tumbles. This year was a roller coaster for the markets. Markets shook, politicians spoke, regulators took charge. Global events shocked sentiments, yet investors held their ground. What drove the markets? Who made the biggest moves? And how did the investors navigate the chaos? Nifty touched historic highs of 26,277, but now stands 10% corrected as we close. This is a throwback 2024, the year that moved the markets. Let's start with SEBI. SEBI cracks the whip. The market regulators brought massive changes this year. Stress tests for mutual funds? Check. A complete overhaul for the F&O segment? Absolutely. Bigger lot sizes, fewer expiries, and stricter regulations made SEBI's stance clear. F&O trading isn't for everyone. Even Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman doubled down by stating, derivatives are not for the middle class. Harsh, but the message was loud and clear. Let's look at the major moves in the year. March brought unexpected chaos with war announcements shaking global markets. Small caps stumbled, Nifty took a hit, and a constant fear gripped traders about holding weakened positions due to unpredictable news. Volatility became the theme of the month, leaving investors on edge. Election seasons added fuel to the market fire. The pre-election rally was bolstered by political optimism, with leaders making promises that drove retail investors' enthusiasm. But the post-election reality was sobering. BJP-led NDA failed to secure an easy majority, sending Nifty crashing over 6% and small caps plummeting by 8%. Bank Nifty nearly hitting the lower circuit. Retail investors found themselves trapped in overvalued positions. Next day, market rose by 10% as FIIs saw potential in India with Modi government. Amid the election euphoria, Nifty hit a historic high of 26,277, marking a peak that many believed was the start of an accelerated bull run. Little did they know the correction was just around the corner. The union budget in July faced heavy backlash. Tax policies were anything but friendly. Higher STT, LTCG at 12% and STCG at 20% left investors reeling. Critiques called out Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for complicating tax structures and creating hurdles for traders. September saw Chinese market rally on the back of aggressive stimulus measures, attracting FIIs in droves. Foreign investors pulled out of Indian equities in search of better returns, leaving domestic markets to fend for themselves. The absence of FIIs added pressure on already nervous investors. By October, Nifty had corrected 10% from its peak, closing the year with a net gain of just 8.81% year-on-year. The broader sentiment remained cautious as retail investors started to question the sustainability of their positions. In November, Donald Trump clinched victory in the US presidential elections, reigniting debates on tax cuts and tariffs. His policies fueled inflation fears but provided a boost to export-heavy Indian sectors like IT and Pharma as the dollar strengthened. The Federal Reserve delivered 3 rate cuts this year, signaling monetary easing in the US. In stark contrast, the RBI held its ground, refusing to lower rates despite rising inflation concerns. The divergence left Indian markets in limbo, with domestic investors hoping for policy support. Sectoral trends defined the year. Modi stocks surged pre-election only to nosedive after the results. Defensive plays like Pharma and IT rallied. 2024, a year of drama, lessons and surprises. Here's to navigating to 2025 with wisdom and resilience. Happy New Year! May you have a prosperous year.